Hey everybody, this is Tom from DLD Drum School and a very warm welcome to this channel. This channel is all about this idea of do it like a drummer. Anyone can get on the drums and pick up sticks and hit things. That's not us. We're not going to learn how to hit the drums. We are going to learn how to play the drums. In the comments below, you'll see a whole load of useful links, but this first video is all about just getting going with a nice, simple, effective 4-beat rock rhythm. So first of all, let's just have a look and listen to how this is going to sound like once we've finished the learning. 3, 4. Now you may well be looking at that and thinking that there's no chance that you will ever be able to play something like that. But trust me, you'll be doing this in a small number of minutes. It's not as complicated as it looks, as long as we follow it step by step and do it like a drummer. So let's get into this rhythm. This is what we're calling rhythm number 1. Now, before we ever play anything, I want you to get into the habit of going through the DLD Drum School checklist. It's on your screen right now. I'm not going to go into big detail because I want to get you going. But just really quickly, number 1 is the seat. Make sure you have a nice, comfortable sitting position with the drum kit sort of surrounding you in a controlled way, roughly equally positioned between the pedals. What rhymes with seat? It's feet down to the floor, toes down on these pedals. Keep that bass drum nice and firm. It doesn't just help to hit the kick pedal, it also gives us physical balance. Keep a nice good straight back, and then into our hands, the grip. This is a whole subject in itself, but for now, I just want you to make sure that you have a comfortable, pick up these sticks kind of like they belong to you, like they're an extension of you, rather than something that's just kind of glued to the ends of your hands. So have them in line with your forearms, back of your hands on top, and allow these sticks to bounce. Moving up the body into your brain, whatever you've been doing, forget it and switch your brain into drumming mode. The brain controls everything that we do. So if we can control our brain, we control our body. So let's get into this rhythm. On the screen, you can see what it looks like basically written down in music notation. If you're looking at that and thinking, blimey, that is just a bit too much, don't worry. At this stage, we don't need to be able to read any music at all, but I thought it would be useful for you just to see what it looks like. At this stage, we're going to focus on the letters which are written down underneath. Step number 1, we've got the letter B, and that stands for bass. The bass drum is the right foot, the big drum on the ground here, sometimes called the kick pedal. So step number 1, we have a bass drum and a cross above, which is the hi-hat. We're going to hit the bass drum and hi-hat at the same time. Make sure they're locked together. And I'm going to introduce you to a part of your body now which you may think is crazy, but it's one of the most important parts of your body as a drummer. It's your mouth. The mouth is the link between the brain and the body. Just trust me on this one, it just works. So every time your body is not doing quite what you want it to do, we're going to verbalize the instruction with our mouth like a bossy teacher in the classroom and tell. We're not asking, we are telling our arms and legs what to do. So step number 1, we're going to say now the word bass at the same time as the bass and hi-hat. Bass. Link them all together, bass. I'm telling my body what to do. Step number 2, it's a hi-hat on its own, and we're going to say the word and. Notice how my sticks are nice and horizontal, by the way. Start and finish horizontal rather than up in the air. Keep them flat. Step number 2, again, use the mouth and say the word and. And. Step number 3, S is for snare drum. That's this drum right in front of us here. Again, there's a cross above, so we know it's a snare drum that goes together with the hi-hat. We're just going to say the word snare. Snare. Say the word snare. And step number 4 is just another hi-hat on its own. And that's it for the first half of this bar, just those 4 steps. So let's go through this again. Step number 1, bass with a hi-hat. Step number 2, hi-hat on its own. Step number 3, hands together. It's like clapping your hands but downwards. We're going to say the word snare. Step number 4 is and. So we're going to try that again now and try to glue those 4 beats together just a tiny bit faster. Step 1, bass with a hi-hat. Step 2, and. Step number 3, snare with a hi-hat. Step 4, and. Let's try that again. Step 1. Now from now on, by the way, we're going to simplify the language. Bass with a hi-hat, we're just going to say the word bass. Hi-hat on its own, we're going to say the word and snare with a hi-hat, we're just going to say the word snare. So it's going to go bass, and, snare, and. Just those 4 steps. Bass, and, snare, and. So do that with me. Step 1, bass, and, snare, and. Well done. Do that again with me. 3, 4. Bass, and, snare, and. Excellent, excellent job. Now at this stage you might want to pause the video and just get used to playing those 4 steps nice and fluently. When you're ready, come back and we will glue this together into a whole bar. So when we look at the second half of this Rock Rhythm 1, you will see that it's exactly the same as the first half. So all we have to do really is copy and paste the first half into the second half and glue it together. So it's going to go, if you read this together with me on the screen with your mouth, bass, and, snare, and, bass, and, snare, and. Let's join that together now, those 8 steps. 3, 4. Bass, and, snare, and, bass, and, snare, and. If we do that a little bit faster, don't worry if you can't do this at this stage, but it's going to sound like this. And that's how we're going to make this come alive. So now we've got this rhythm locked in, we want to now start to apply it to the real world. And we split this into 2 very distinct categories. Every time we learn something new, get used to the idea that we are just in practice mode. When we're in practice mode, the only thing that matters is accuracy and quality. The accuracy and the quality of what you play. Forget speed, forget whether you're in time, forget anything. Just be accurate with good quality. So it's going to sound boring, but you're baking in those techniques so that you've got something really solid. Once you've come from practice mode, then the fun really starts. We go into performance mode. And what I'd recommend you do is follow these steps, starting off just by playing in time. Golden rule number 1 is to make sure we keep in time with a metronome, maybe just at 50, 60 BPM, beats per minute, and just lock in that rhythm, get used to the idea of keeping in time. Once you're comfortable with a metronome, then maybe increase that tempo. If you're pushing it too far, just ease it back. It doesn't matter, just keep building in steps. And then you can really make it come alive by playing along with backing tracks. 3, 4. Now down in the comments below, we've got some backing tracks which are royalty free. You can use those and get straight into loads of fun at different tempos depending on your style. And we've also got a list of suggested songs that you can stream and play in the comfort of your own home. Now some of you might be thinking, well, I don't have a drum kit, what can I do? And it really doesn't matter. One of those links is what we call air drumming. Have a look at that video and it tells you how you can practice and play the drums without a drum kit. You don't need a drum kit from a practice point of view. It's all about control the brain to control the body. So we are just about the only instrument where we can practice without the instrument. It's so much fun. You can see these drummers all over the place, tapping away on desks, banging on the steering wheel. Just make sure you don't get yourself in trouble while you're doing this. And that is all there is to it for Rock Rhythm number 1. Just start off nice and slowly in practice mode, build it up through the applying stage, and play with backing tracks and have loads and loads of fun. There are so many videos that are going to be coming along in this channel. This is just the first of many. So please do come back once you're comfortable with this one and you are going to be able to develop your skills in no time at all. So listen, keep on practicing, keep playing, keep enjoying your drumming and your music, and most importantly, keep on doing it like a drummer. We'll see you in the next video.